Alright guys, Fast Eddie here, and this is part 2 of the Mike Warrecker chat log analysis. So the last thing we went over was, well, I know, but I need to be careful, babe. Yeah, I guess. You know what I'm talking about. Lol. I guess. So, you said you haven't had sex, but you've done things. What have you done? Of course, he's like fishing for information. He's just gonna see if there's anything that she can bring up that he can go into a little bit more. Kiss, touch, oral. You like sucking cock? Yeah, it was okay. Cool. Do you swallow cum? I did one time. Just once though. Of course, he wants all the details about that one time, though. Like anything that he could do, just to prolong the conversation about is going to be awesome in his mind. Um, yeah, it was okay. Cool. Do you swallow cum? I did one time. How was it? Gross. So she's obviously not going to go around. Lol. Yeah. Have you let a guy lick your pussy? I'm surprised he didn't argue with her on that one. He could have tried to like sell her into how it's gonna like be good for her health or something. But normally these guys try and like fucking like incept how fun all this stuff is gonna be. Like especially like anal, they're always like trying to incept how fucking great it's gonna be to the to the decoy. But that's just a bill of goods, really. Yeah. You like it? Yeah, it felt good. Cool. How old were the guys you've messed around with? 14 and 17. Okay. When is your B day? I guess so if this guy wants to know the birthday, then he wants to see if like he can wait a few weeks to where she's like 14, I guess, to where it's not going to be as bad. Like he already knows that she's 13, so there's no way that she's going to be legal in the next year, right? So by asking, he's not asking to get her a card. He's asking to know what kind of charges, what kind of legal consequences he's going to get from this shit. So that's pretty sketchy. That's a pretty shady thing to ask for. Normally, it's like you ask someone's birthday, you're just asking to like be polite or whatever. This guy is like asking for someone's birthday for an entirely different reason. In April. So you just turned 13 a little bit ago. Yeah. Lol. So sexy and so young. And then he has this dumbass tongue face. And when you say shit like that, you're so fucked. That's extremely incriminating. It's the shit like that really makes it difficult to argue that it was just fantasy or that you were just exercising your First Amendment rights. Ha ha. Yeah, the decoy's actually kind of live. The decoy's like the actual person, like whoever the individual is chatting with Mike Worker is like, yeah, this is funny, you idiot, you're fucked. And then he says, A and E. It's like the channel A and E. Are you on? Are you on MySpace right now? Yeah. No, not right now. LOL. I got a page. Go on MySpace for a sec. Why for? Just do it. Oh man, the last time this guy gave a smiley face, it was about like her ass. You so it's like someone said that she had a nice ass once, so he gave a smiley face. So I don't trust this guy when he starts smiling. A smiley face from Mike Worker usually is not a good sign for the person receiving the smiley face. Okay, okay. Good girl. Lol. See, so that might be, it might be like he's trying to do like the daddy thing. That might be where he's going. That's probably where he's going with that. Come on, realistically, that's probably where he's going. So that might be like him testing the waters just to see. He's gonna say that, and there's plausible deniability. He could be like, oh, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying like good girl, because it's you're doing what I ask. But I suspect that that's kind of that's like this is the immersion into the whole I'm your daddy thing. That's what I think. But I guess we'll see. Okay, I'm on. What you want? Oh, is that you, Mike? He sent me a MySpace request that sent me to his profile, which featured I love rape banners and images. Holy shit. So I wonder if this guy had. He definitely didn't have any pics of his face. I was talking about like, but I guess this is what I was saying. Like back on MySpace, like people had some, like he said, people do some things. People posted some things, man. They really did. Um, you could like have troll accounts, and like now I think YouTube, like you have to have verification. It's a little bit more difficult to like just constantly make troll accounts, but I'm pretty sure it was easy to make a MySpace. I'm pretty sure you just did it. So yeah, like people just didn't give a fuck. They said whatever they wanted. Maybe this motherfucker's gonna hit. He gives a Richard Brialt maybe. Is that you, Mike? Maybe. Okay, so if his name is Mike on his MySpace, then that must have had his face. So this guy must have actually had rape banners on a MySpace profile that had his face. Wow. Uh, okay. The decoy's fucking flabbergasted. And of course, like they're reasonably flabbergasted. This is an outrageous individual that is on their hands. Someone sent you an email on MySpace? What do you think of them? Oh my God. Okay, so this guy, yeah, he has the winky face, so he's being coy. He's being coy and bashful. So it's like he can be the confident alpha like on the internet when his face isn't showing, but when it comes to actually seeing him, he gets all embarrassed, and his true fucking like his true loser self comes out kind of. Ha ha ha, pretty cute. Smiley face. So you dot have a digital cam or a webcam or a cell with a cam on it. So he's just fishing for information. No, I told you, I got no digicam and the cell is the family cell. Just wondering where your pig came from. I took them on my red cam and got them put on a CD at the store. Ah, that's like a good. She just gave like a fucking alibi there. That's just good right off. So see, that's how you just make up a lie, right? I mean, I guess it's easier to do it online, but it's like Hanson asks these guy questions, and these guys will freeze up. They can't come up with anything. But then it's like this decoy just immediately shoots back with this fucking like with what appears to be like an airtight alibi. Ah, so what if I wanted? Oh my God. Okay, so I guess Walker's had enough of. He's had enough questions, so he's had enough of those questions, so he's gonna start asking different questions. So, what if I wanted to bend you over and just shove it in? So, what if I wanted to bend you over and just shove it in your ass, and it hurt real bad, and it hurt pretty bad? You wouldn't do anything, would you? Yeah, I would scream and try to hit you. And that's a fairly reasonable. I mean, if the person didn't consent to that, like obviously that's rape. So like this guy's saying that he's not a rapist, but what he described as rape, at least legally, you can't say you literally cannot say that. Like if Your Honor, I bent her over and shoved it in and it hurt pretty bad. Like if you do that, then that's rape if there's no consent. So this guy's like kind of alluding that he might just rape her anyways, even though he said that he wouldn't do that. So and then he goes he he's like a fucking like in Zelda, Uh, do you live in an apartment or a house? House. That makes sense. The decoy. They've never used an apartment, and that's interesting. I never thought about that. Oftentimes, I guess the people who the kinds of children who wouldn't have parents in the picture are probably going to be those in the low income section, the very low income section, and the very high income bracket. So there's probably this disparity um, in between them amongst people in the middle who probably don't. But what I'm saying is normally the decoy, the angle that perverted justice and tetride core uses is that the decoy has wealthy parents and the parents are often split up or something, and they're always gone. So it's like the neglected decoy, like the kid is just no one's there, so the predator thinks they could just swoop on in, and since they have no relationship with the parents, it's all good. But also low income as well. Like I was pretty low income growing up, and my mom worked a lot, so we sometimes had a lot of time on our own. But that was just because our mom was working, we didn't have. So it's interesting that perverted justice is never used like the poor kid, because I think predators might be more inclined to prey on them. And that's dark, that's fucked up, but um, I think that's just how humans are. I think that human beings as a whole will prey on those, at least dark human beings. Not all human beings, but there are some dark human beings, and those dark human beings will prey on weaker people, and it's fucked up. But um, so I'm surprised that perverted justice never used the poor angle. Anyways, um, so yeah, do you live in an apartment or a house? House. Cool. What about you? Apartment. Just moved from a house, like a week ago. Oh, cool. Can I add you? What is this? Are you allowed to go out by yourself? Like, what does she need to be escorted? Like it's fucking Saudi Arabia? like the fucking state is gonna come in. The Wahhabists are gonna come in and fucking chop your head off for walking around without an escort. like take walks and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people do that. When I was like 13, I would go skateboard. So I would just go, roll around. That's pretty common. Kids are just like, you go out and play at the park or whatever. Maybe not now. I don't know. It was a different world back then. Um, yeah, so like take walk stuff. Yeah. Why not meet me tonight? Lol. Nope, not gonna happen. Yeah, see, okay, good. So once again, here we go. A lesson in how to immediately come up with excuses. Can't. Go out tonight. Can't go out tonight. School starts tomorrow. Ah, what the fuck? Ah, oh, do you shave your pussy at all? What the hell? That's a hell of a transition from what he was talking about. No, not really. Don't have a lot down there. That's gross, and that's just one of those things that kind of like sobers you up, makes you realize that it's just really sick. That this guy's really sick for continuing it. Barely any at all, because I like it when a chick shaved bald. So we have another bald beaver hunter. He is a bald beaver hunter, I guess. So I guess he's into bald beavers. Oh, okay. Could you do that for me? Could you do that for me before I come over? I guess I won't cut myself. Well, I'm surprised. Okay, Hansen said that he wanted to shave her, so I wonder if eventually he switched. Because right now he's just requested a shave, and that is something, right? There's something sexual to that, but I think it's separate than asking to shave someone. I think that they accomplish two different things. I think they fulfill two distinct sexual fantasies, I believe. I'm not a psychologist, but that's what I believe. So that's interesting that he's asked her to shave it, but Hansen stated in the interior in the confrontation that he requested to shave it. So yeah, could you do that for me before I come over? I guess if I won't cut myself. Hee hee. Do you smoke weed or drink or anything? So this guy just wants to know if she's down to fucking come over and and drink a six pack and smoke some fucking blunts in his basement and go on 4chan with him. Um, yeah, I drink sometimes, not a lot though. I'm thinking maybe I should get you drunk before I rape you, lol. That's really dark. See, so once again, that adds another element. So that adds, I mean, like, it's been said that rape is often it's often rooted in power, and that the drive for individuals to become rapists or to rape is one that is rooted in their desire to have power over people. So to incapacitate someone with alcohol, it's just another level of control that you'd have over someone that you'd already raping. So that's especially dark. This guy's really starting to make me fucking hate him. I didn't like him before, but God, this is no wonder he's on the fucking top 10. I guess I like saw that, and I just fucking fuck. But no, this guy's fucked. This guy's hella fucked. So let's see his he provides a rationale. So let's see. So, I'm thinking maybe I should get you drunk before I rape you, lol. Because won't hurt as bad, lol. So in his mind, he's going to get her so drunk that she loses sensation, or that it doesn't hurt as bad. And that he's like being kind, and he's framing this to her as like he's a good guy, like, babe, I'm looking out for you, I don't want you to feel any of the pain, so I'm gonna get you drunk. But really, I think that it's just for his desire to have domination over someone, which is horrible. And then the decoy just ha 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 ha. Yeah, the decoy was laughing when Warrecker got busted. That's probably the only time the decoy laughed. Okay, so let's see. None of your friends have a webcam or anything? I don't think so. I never see him on one. Okay. What if I bought you one right now? I could drop it off in front of your house, lol. No way. You'd get me in trouble. Yeah, this guy's that is really I'm this guy's just blinded. I guess he in this moment isn't thinking about the consequences. He's just thinking about, you know, he's thinking about it. Lol. So, why won't you tell me what streets you live by? I don't need to know your address or anything yet. Yeah, like I said, he could just pull up to the fucking street and watch. Knowing the street, you could just be a creep. Or, even worse, if this guy had any weird friends, any kind of like sick friends who would like him, and he probably does, he could have his friend go there and scope around. He could show her the image. He could show his friend the image of the decoy and then tell him to go look out and get recon. Um, that probably wouldn't happen. I think I'm just thinking about it like not paranoid, but I guess I'm just like pessimistically. Um, Also, not to get, well, I feel like I'm not even gonna fight it because this is also kind of off topic. I probably think about that kind of shit because I watch hella horror movies and all kinds of stuff like that. I think like the more horror movies you watch, the more likely you are to think the world is a fucked up place. And there's a lot of research in communication theory to support that. The people who like horror movies and people who consume a lot of content like that just tend to perceive the world as a more threatening place than it actually is. Like if you had to guess what the likelihood of being victim to a violent crime would be, if you watch a lot of horror movies, you'd think you're more likely to be a victim than if you didn't. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to this. Okay, so let's see, where the fuck were we? See, I fucking lost the place that I was at. Okay, I found it. So she ends up telling him. She ends up telling him. Okay. Off Bellflower exit. So she's just telling him what street it's off of. So she's like, it's off here. Like it's kind of around over here, fucker. Ah, cool. Well, this guy and his random questions, man, he hasn't mastered the art of the transition. Um, cool. Do you like sushi? There's a place I always go eat at, off of Bellflower and PCH. Yeah, sushi is cool. You heard of a place called Nico Nico Sushi? Of course, this guy's gonna be a fucking weeb too. I knew it. So already he's hyped on Nico Nico Sushi. I'm not gonna be surprised if this guy starts talking about anime. I don't know if I'm gonna bet that he talks about anime, but I'm not gonna be surprised if he starts talking about anime. Um, I think I've seen it. Yeah, that's the place I go to a lot. So fucking good. Lol. What else do you like to do? Do you like to dance? What the fuck? This 29-year-old guy, do you like to dance? Oh my god. And then this guy just responds, not really, lol. See, that's such a random fucking. I mean, I think it's like maybe he probably goes to like concerts and like maybe like moshes and shit, but it's shit like that. That's like, how could you fucking even when someone that you're talking with asks you when you're a 29-year-old man like that, it's like for someone to ask if someone ever asks you this, do you like to dance? I think that would just be like an immediate like, I don't know. I think I just would be very turned off by that sentence. Even if that's what I mean. If an adult talked to me like that, I would be like, that's I don't know. That's just not the type that I like. I guess more cerebral. I like more cerebral partners, more cerebral women. Um, not really. Not really, lol. Oh, lol. I like to go out, see movies, shop for shit, lol. Just chill stuff, you know. He should have just said smoke. I like to smoke weed, go on World of Warcraft threads. Cool. How about you? Yeah, I like to dance, lol. So I guess I can't dance with you. No, he's not gonna be able to sing. He's not gonna dance to I Held Her First. So that's gonna stay someone else's special song. It's not the song for this romance. That's a different song to unite a different love. Lol, I can't dance at all. I don't like to try really, lol. Yeah, dancing is rough. I don't think I have danced like as long. I think that's one of those things. Like if you don't know how to do it, you're gonna feel like such a dumbass try. Like it's gonna be hella uncomfortable for you, and other people are probably gonna see that it's uncomfortable, and it's just. I mean, unless everyone's just like letting loose, and like that's probably when it's fun. But I think that it's really hard to get people to like let their guard down and like really like let loose, especially in social situations like that. Lol, that's funny. This guy once again, he's like a fucking like fairy in Zelda. Hee hee. Hee hee. And you do know, you can never tell anyone about me, right? Yeah, I never told nobody about my other BFs. Cool. And once again, a smiley face. Jeez. This guy's smiley faces are fucking ominous. But I need to know something. What? That's good. That's just her anticipation of what the fuck do you want her. What? If we do hook up, and I get to rape you in the ass and stuff, what if I get going so hard, and it feels so good I can't stop, but it's really hurting you, like really bad, and I don't stop? You wouldn't get me in trouble, would ya? Okay, so this guy's asking, he's asking, what if I rape you? You wouldn't report me for rape, would you? That's just retarded. So let's see what the decoy's gonna say. But you're not gonna like really hurt me, like kill me, right? Damn, she's just like, you ain't gonna kill me, right? Like, fuck, I'm gonna, I can leave, right? Like, I can walk out of here, right? Damn, this decoy's fucking down. No, but like when a chick gets fucked in the ass, it can hurt really bad sometimes. I think that's just a human being thing, bro. I think that when a human being gets fucked in the ass, it could hurt really bad. And I think some human beings, mainly sex offenders who end up in prison like your ass, or I don't know if you end up in prison, but hopefully you did. But they know what it's like to get fucked in the ass and have it hurt really bad too. So I would never hit you or beat you or anything like that. Ever. Ever. I would never hit you or beat you or anything like that. Ever. But just my dick might hurt you really, really bad.